Hello YouTube, it's Shady here, and I have for you a Domination on Scrapyard, one of my favorite maps. And I sped up the beginning here before I realized that YouTube upped their time limit to 15 minutes. So that means that there probably won't be any more speeding up of my videos unless I play, epic matches or whatever. But it's not what I'm here to talk about. I've decided that I'm going to be a little more helpful to, I don't know, whoever 10 people that listen to my or watch my videos right now. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna do some videos. I'm gonna do a video on. I was inspired by Hutch's religion God talk video, and I'm gonna talk about my sort of view on the whole thing. I'm also gonna do a video here probably tomorrow after work. You'll be in a great mood to do it. What pisses me off is what I'm gonna title the video. Um, my parents are divorced. I don't know if many people on here, probably no one knows that, since I only have like 10 people that watch my video, but my parents are divorced. And I figure I'll talk about that and what that has done for me. And then today I'm going to talk about college. So I've got about, I don't know, 9 minutes or so to talk about college. And I'm going to start off by saying that my college experience is probably the furthest thing from the movies, whether it be like American Pie or Van Wilder or whatever. And I saw that guy, that's why I knew he was there. But in that I'm a commuter student. I live at home, sort of. Oh yeah, sort of with my dad. Well, not sort of. I do with my dad in the basement of their house. I don't pay rent. This was something he offered me when I was thinking about colleges and the like, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do because we didn't have a lot of money saved for whatever reason when I was growing up, mainly because of my medical bills as a child, which I don't really want to talk about those, but if you ask, I will talk about them in a later video. But yeah, it's something that everyone has a unique experience with. For me, I'm a journalism major, so I'm pretty involved with the student media. I write for the newspaper staff. I'm in the radio booth doing my thing every quarter, which I just started 2 quarters ago. I got certified, when was that? In the winter of last year, and then I co-hosted a radio show in the spring with a buddy of mine. So I look to do both of those again. And I don't know if I'll get involved with TV. I'm not really a big, guy on TV. I like radio, and I mean, I watch TV, but I'm not a big, I don't want to really be on TV because I'm not the most good-looking dude. In fact, I'm probably bottom 5%. But yeah, college is really what you make it. For me, it's just, I'm not a big partier. I wasn't really a big partier in high school. I mean, every Friday after football games, me and my friends, we'd go out to somebody's house, we'd have a bonfire, stay till 2 or 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and then wake up Saturday. But for me, I have to have a job because I have to pay my bills. I have to pay for car payment, car insurance, got to pay school bills, got to pay for this, got to pay for that. And, I have to have a job, so I work on weekends, so that way, like, I can have the week to study and do my homework and relax. So I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, essentially get 30 hours in 3 days. And it's good and it's bad, but you just take it with what it is. So yeah, let's see what else. I can't imagine what it would be like to be an athlete. I mean, those people work really hard. They work until they can't go, and then they go some more. And then I study some. I mean, in high school, this is what people always said to me, was that, well, if you didn't study in high school, you need to really try hard now. I don't know if I really try hard, because in high school I really struggled with like language and Spanish and stuff. And that was really the only class I ever studied for. I mean, English, I just read whatever we were supposed to read, and I had no problems understanding it or remembering it. And in high school, or in college, I feel like as long as I attend the lecture, I'm fine. There was a class where the teacher was just boring. She told us not to show up if we didn't want to show up. And so I didn't, and I ended up getting a C in that class, but I was the 3rd highest grade in that class. I got a C minus. Class average was like a 59, and I had like the 3rd highest grade. but nonetheless, she's not teaching at my college anymore, which is good. You know, it was really not that much of an adjustment for me because, well, I mean, the whole experience was an adjustment for me. But what wasn't an adjustment was the education part. I mean, I still go to class and stuff, but the biggest part was like moving and like not knowing anybody here because I moved about 30 miles from home and all my friends go to college elsewhere and they, you know, a lot of them are like I was. My best friend doesn't have all the money in the world, but you know, he comes to visit me sometimes, and then I go to Circleville to see him. I try to talk to him as often as I can, and he knew where I was. I was camping on my part. My bad. But yeah, a lot of my other friends, I'll go to Circleville and I'll see them, talk to them, whatnot. But yeah, it's just college is a big adjustment for anyone, and you know, this is just evidence of that. Um, as far as you know, the freshman 15 or whatever the weight you gain, as this is a little secret spot I found out during Frag Cup. Um, I'm pretty big normally. Actually, I'm really big normally, so I didn't really gain any weight per se. But I have noticed that like I've been deprived of sleep. I actually suffered from sleep deprivation for most of spring quarter last quarter, and I didn't realize it until after. I was averaging 4 hours of sleep a night, and part of that was my fault in that I was staying up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning watching TV or whatever, and then having to get up at 8 or whatever, and you know going to class. But I've alleviated that problem. This year, people tell you don't schedule the bulk of your classes on 1 or 2 days. I found as a commuter student that it's much easier. I think the most successful quarter I ever had was last quarter, and that was because I had all my classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I went from like 9:30 to 2, and then I had this one thing I had to go for my radio hour on Thursday. But yeah, I was there Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Didn't have to go Tuesday, and I thought that was just great.